Yo, welcome to the KaneSaid Sports Show, and I'm your host, Kane Bradfield. And y'all know my slogan, the fame is free, but the grind costs, baby. Yo, what's up, everybody? Thank y'all for tuning in to another episode of KaneSaid. And I'm your host, Kane Bradfield. Y'all know my slogan, the fame is free, but the grind costs, baby. Listen, man, I got some real dogs in the house, man. How y'all doing, man?
Doing good, Coach. How are you?
Man, I'm doing good. What up,
Doing great.
Yeah, listen, man, let the people know who you are, baby.
All right. Jackson Akins, senior from Herd County. We play football. I do track.
Okay.
Isaiah O'Neal, senior from Herd County, played basketball, baseball, and football.
Yeah.
I'm Coach Helen Akins. I'm the girls basketball coach at Herd County. These are my boys.
Yes, I dig it, man. I dig it. So, Big Dog, you can pull your mic down a little bit. Like this right here. Boom, there you go. Right, you good to go now. All right, y'all. So listen, man. Y'all from Herd County, man. And you guys spend some time in the gym with me, you know what I mean? So I know you guys can work. For one, I know you can work, man. But I heard you guys got a unique past. I want to hear about this past, man. Take me to where you guys first met and to where we at now. Start with you, Big Dog. Give it to me, man.
All right. Last thing I can remember was 5 and 6 T-ball in good old Zebulon Pike County.
Oh, Pike County, baby.
We were in the Yankees uniforms, I think, was when we first met. And one day he just said, I want to come home with you. And since then, we've just been grinding
ever since together, right?
Right.
Good. All right, B-Dog, give me your version, baby.
What's called? Well, like you said, we met. I think it was like, it was like picture day for like rec ball and stuff.
Okay.
But I already knew about Coach Akins. My sister played for her in middle school and in high school. So what's called like just how I met him, you know?
Yeah. I dig that. All right, Coach. Before I get back to the guys, man, I know you're at Herd County.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Doing some wonderful things at Herd County. Man, give me a little backstory of yourself, if you don't mind.
Okay. Well, I'm, started coaching at Pike.
Okay.
Where his sister, Shakiri, played for me.
Yeah.
At the middle school. And so I've known him since I've known her, known their family. Great people. Love them. They're family to me.
Yeah.
So I coached her at the middle school at Pike and then moved up to the varsity. So she was with me the whole time.
Right.
And then came to Herd County. I know Coach Barron, Coach Kerbo, we grew up together.
Okay.
In Mableton, Austell area. We all ran a youth track club that Coach Kerbo's dad coached together. And so just kind of got the hook up over here with them and left Pike County, came here. Brought my oldest son, Chandler, who played football, baseball at Herd, and he ended up playing at Berry College, playing football there. And then brought Jackson.
Okay.
In the 7th grade, he came here. And then we got Ike over in the 8th grade.
Yeah.
And his sister Shaq's been coaching with me since she graduated. So she and I have been together over 15 years.
Most definitely.
I love them to death, and these are my guys. Funny story about
Give
Ike.
it to me. I need it.
Funny story about Ike. Okay.
I need it.
In Pike County, all right, when my mother used to live with us, we had an in-law suite in our house. And so when Jackson was little, his bedroom was upstairs, and in the middle of the night, he would come downstairs and get in the bed with my mom. So over time, I guess I learned that Jackson was doing that. And so one morning, my husband and I, who coached them both in rec football, my husband was their rec football coach their whole career. So anyway, so we got up one morning to cook them breakfast because they were going to play something, baseball, football, whatever. And we looked in there, and Jackson was on one side of my mama's bed, and Ike hadn't gotten in the bed with my mama too. So
the both of them laid up in that bed.
They were both in there with my mama. So they've been brothers for a long time, and we love them, and they're great kids, and that's how we got it.
Yeah. So listen, guys, we're gonna talk about brotherhood. You know what I'm saying? One thing that I noticed, man, when you got somebody you can ride with, there's no greater feel. I remember coming to for you the basketball game this year, and I saw you rocking a shirt with his number on it. You know what I mean? So talk about the brotherhood you guys got though, man.
Man, brotherhood, me and him is you can't have it any better with us.
Yeah.
We show support throughout anything. He comes to my track meets, I go to his baseball games. It's like we have to be there for each other.
Right, right.
You can't separate a bond that strong.
How about you, big dog?
Well, like I always been with Jackson, right? Like our brotherhood goes like off the field, on the field. Like I was always a running back. He was a lineman.
Oh man.
Never felt better than trust. You had that one lineman.
There you go. You got your boy in front of you.
That one lineman you trust the most. So
yeah.
Anytime we need to bet down the sun, they call me running behind Jackson. I know we about to make something happen.
Right. So listen, though. So look, man. Talk about your high school's career. You know what I mean? I mean, give me that as far as what you guys experienced together. Like I said, when you seniors, you know what I'm saying? I mean, you in the trenches together, grinding together. Man, give me your high school career. Give me that. Football first. Give me that.
I got a little story for you.
I need it, man. I need it.
This is not like our senior year, okay? Like this is our freshman year. We are state championship team, okay? We always like thrive together, but we also had to suffer together, okay?
Okay.
So like one time, scout team we was on scout team offense, okay? He's lineman. I'm at scout team running back.
I'm at center.
Okay.
He's going in front. He's in front of Zaylen Woods.
Who was at Middle Tennessee right
now. Doing his thing.
Hike the ball. I toss the ball. Zaylen picks him up and throws him into me.
Not into you, on top of you.
No way, man. No way.
That was the last time I lied against you.
Look, no, Big Dog, when he picked you up and threw him on top, man, I mean, what was your feeling, Big Dog? Would you say, like, what the?
To get back.
right. Don't put me back out there, go. Don't put me back out there, go. Right. So, Coach, as a mom, like seeing this type stuff, like, how easy for you, though, just sitting back watching?
Well, I was super thankful, you know, to play on a state championship team with those kind of teammates that they had really taught them a lot. And that was so valuable for them, as players and as teammates to play with guys like Zaylen Wood and Elijah Huzzy, to get that experience and get prepared. So they took their punishment, you know, to get better. And I was super proud of them and in the ways that they have improved and represented Heard County and our families. And that experience their freshman year, I really feel like helped them to be successful in a lot of ways.
Right.
Even though they weren't starters that year, they contributed every day by taking that, taking them hits, taking them Zaylen Wood hits every day, and just being good teammates. And Drew. I think, Drew,
Big Drew,
Big Drew.
Aaron,
so all of those guys. So I'm super thankful for that experience, and I'm so proud of them of how they've grown, not just as players but as young men, and for them to get the opportunity to go and play together some more. It's super exciting for our families, and I just love them a bunch, and we're super proud of them.
Yo, so check this out, guy. Before I dip into the whole college deal, how is it being in the house with the coach?
It's a lot harder than you think.
For real, man.
For the people out there, I used to play basketball.
Okay. Give me the story. See, I'll go ask that, Big Dog. Since your mom is coaching basketball, have you ever? You know what I mean?
Nah, I was like that back then.
Okay.
Way back when.
Okay.
But my dad, he also coached rake ball. And I did it for about 2 years. And, one day we were having a little trouble or whatever. And Mom heard me complain. She was trying to teach me stuff. And I was like, yeah, we'll get it. So around we start practice about time they end.
Okay.
So about time our practice starts, I see her show up.
She
took control of my dad's team. In the practice.
No, man.
Within 5 minutes.
No.
And that was the last year I played.
Why you shut it down, Vito? You like enough is enough.
I couldn't handle it.
You couldn't do it.
I couldn't
Doing
handle
good. So listen though, but just seeing your mom coach, right? Just seeing your mom coach, man. Do you? I mean, now, give me your mom coaching style first. Give me that.
I can't say it on air.
Say it on air, baby. I need it. All right, give it to me. All right, give it to me. Now, look, Coach, at the same time, I want you to be able to say, God, I don't know about that now. Okay. I give it to me.
Helen Akins is a nice lady. I love her to death. Coach Akins, when she's coaching,
It's a difference.
Like before the game, I give her a hug. During the game, no.
None of that stuff.
No.
It's like Jekyll and Hyde.
Yeah.
There's two sides.
Yeah. So, Coach, you got a switch, Coach?
There's a switch.
Okay. Right.
Off the court, we're gonna have a good time. We're gonna love it up and have a lot of fun. When we're on that court, it's business.
Yeah.
It's time to handle some business. It makes the fun more fun when you get done if you go in there and handle your business.
Right.
So they know that when I'm coaching, it's business time. Off the court, we're gonna have some fun.
Have fun, have a little fun a little bit, right? I dig that. So, guys, we're gonna talk about college for a second, okay? So, man, you guys committed, you know what I mean, to a school that I'm familiar with. I'm so trained one linebackers out there. So when I saw that, I was like, oh my God, these boys finna turn up for real, for real. So why did you guys decide to go that route?
Well, I went up there first, and it was a family atmosphere up there.
Yeah.
The coaches, the players, in fact, the whole college itself, it just felt right at home as soon as you walked in on it.
I like that. I like that.
Especially reminds me a lot of home. So that's one reason why I wanted to go.
Okay. All right, how about you, big dog? So why you make the decision?
Well, at first, like he said, he got the offer first and everything. He already got the offer committed. I was about to go to Kentucky and play at the University of the Cumberlands.
I'm familiar.
Yeah, but then like a week or two after he committed, they had sent me like a invite like to go up there and visit the school and whatever. So me already think I'm like, if they give me an offer, I'm probably gonna commit.
You gonna jump on that thing?
I'm gonna go commit just because I already know Jackson's going up there. He said they seem to like it, so I was like, I'm probably gonna commit if I don't get an offer. I go up there, I liked it. It's I got to walk around with the quarterback. It felt right. Then when we got home, I'm not home, but got back in the car, they told us we should have an offer. Like by the time we got to North Carolina, it didn't. But it took a little bit. But then they finally sent me the offer, and then I committed the next day or two.
Wow, that's what's up, man.
Yeah, I left the college after the visit, knowing that if I don't even care if I got another offer from anywhere, I'm going.
You going there? That's big. That's big. So, Coach, you watching this process unfold. Now, give me that from a parent perspective.
From a parent perspective, I was just so proud that. Not just that they're going to get to play together, but they're getting to play college ball because it's harder for high school kids now with the transfer portal, the extra COVID years. It's super hard for high school kids to get that opportunity. So that, first and foremost, them getting the opportunity was great.
Yeah.
Jackson, he's been an O-line, D-line guy, since he's been at Hearn, but he always preferred the D-line. And they gave him the opportunity. To play D-line.
Okay.
So he's playing D-line, and I know that that's what he really wanted to play. So that made it special for me. Not just that he's getting to play college ball, but he's getting to play where he wants to play. Right. And then for Ike to get the offer to come play behind him. And, Ike's just a super special athlete. I mean, three-sport athlete. You can put him just about anywhere on the football field. He's going to be successful.
Yep.
So I know that they'll find the right place for him. Once he gets up there and he puts on about 20 pounds. There's no telling where he's going to end up. But I know he's going to do great things, too.
Yeah.
So I'm just super excited for them to get to play college.
To play together.
Get to play at that next level.
So listen though, having a mom, you gotta have the mom that coaches, right? Man, did it help the recruiting process? You know what I mean? Because she's understand that life. You know what I mean? Did that help you guys?
Yeah, it helped me a lot from her understanding because her life in college ball, she gave me all the details of how it was, how it's never easy. It's a grind every single day, and you can't stop once you get there. Once you get there, you grind every single day, and you keep your nose down and just be humble all the time.
I dig that. What college you went to, Coach?
I played basketball at Georgia State University in Atlanta.
Really? Oh, snap. Okay.
I graduated high school in '88.
Yeah. Hey, could you ball, Coach?
I was all right.
Hey, did y'all see some film, some footage?
Nah, I've seen pictures of her.
She
had that jump shot.
She had that jump shot, right?
I think, they call you Stockton?
Yeah.
Really? To like John Stockton? Oh, go, Coach. Okay. I dig that, man. So y'all, okay, now that you guys in preparation. So when you guys want to report to Mario?
It'll be the week after 4th of July.
July 11th.
It's going to come fast, too. It'll come fast, too. So talk about expectation, though. You know what I mean? What you guys expect, Like, again, man, you guys, I'm gonna be honest, man, you guys have an edge because you're going to the same school. Y'all can grind together. You know what I mean? So let's talk about expectations going into y'all freshman year.
My expectation is, well, we're already with a couple injuries up there.
Okay.
Marshall had lost their entire D line, basically.
Really?
There's only a couple coming back, and there's a couple of them hurt, so they're practicing 7 D linemen right now.
Wow.
And I feel like with my mentality that I can go up and fight and earn a spot.
I like that. All right, talk to me. I know you're going there as an athlete, man. But let me ask you this, though, man. If you had a perfect world, what position do you really like?
Probably receiver.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I like running the ball, but it's just nothing better when you get to go up on someone, try to high point the ball.
Yeah, man. You had a lot of highlight players that are snatching them balls out there.
Yes, sir.
I dig that, man. So now, have you and the coach talked about receiver? Anything like that?
Just when I went up there for my visit, I got to sit down with the offense coordinator. What's called like the visit, it was just me there. So I got to take like a little time and watch film with the offense coordinator. He told me, he showed me like a couple positions I could have played. He named running back, slide, wide out. He said like because he said he don't know how some folks grow like body change. Like if I go up there and gain or get bit of weight or whatever, he said I could possibly end up playing tight end. So like he said like the fact, and then he said there's like a chance I could end up like being a wide out, but end up going back to H-back. It's like how fast I can learn the playbook. Like my goal to go for out there, like because they got some pretty good receivers and what's called it.
Yep.
And their quarterback's coming back. Their quarterback's really good too.
Okay.
But like
so that's beneficial.
Yes, sir. Like not necessarily like to start right away. Like if I could find a way on a rotation or find my way like on kickoff or return or something, I would like to do that.
I dig that, man. I'm gonna tell you something, man. So, and I tell every upcoming freshman this, man. You know what I'm saying? Grind and just let the chips fall. Like grind and that grind. And yes, we're talking about the whole workout, but the playbook. Dive in that playbook. You know, figure out how can you set yourself apart. Then let the chips fall. Like you know what I'm saying. And I'm gonna tell you this too, though. And I was tell every freshman this: go in shape. Go in shape because the biggest thing is not gonna be weights. Everybody lifts weights. It's gonna be conditioning. It's gonna be conditioning, man. And also, man, you're gonna go in tip-top shape, but when you get there, it's still gonna be a shocker. Because you're running with 30, 40, 50, you know what I'm saying, more guys, so your adrenaline gonna be going crazy. So go in shape as much as possible. I promise you, man, if you guys can do that part, you guys gonna be all right up there. You know what I mean? So another question, guys. Okay, tell me about your time at Hurd County, man. Talk about influences as for your coaches or just people in the community, man, who have influenced you guys through your high school career.
There's too many to count right now.
Right.
Off the top of my head, Coach Barron,
Okay.
he started it all for us. He told me and I that we were going to play as soon as we got up there. Like, we waited our time, we grinded at practice, and just let the chips fall, like you said.
Yeah.
And then once our time came up, we just blew up. And we wanted to show that to everybody. And then when he stepped away, Coach Laster really embraced us. Told us that we were the leaders of the team and that we showed it. And I felt like we did.
Yeah.
As a whole.
Yeah.
And the entire place of Hurd County is just full of leaders that can do things that are out of this world.
Right. I like that. How about you, Ike? Talk to me.
Well, like obviously, like he said, like Coach Laster, Coach Barron, it's a lot. But for me, like it was Coach Lane and Coach Spratt. Like when I moved out here, like my 8th grade year, they were my coaches, and then they like as I moved up, they had like also moved up too. So like when I first moved here, like no knock on like pipe, like our football team, like our like none of our like sports like really like winning.
I got you.
What's called when I first moved out here, so you know like they like showed me like how to be a winner, how winners practice, and how winners act. So like seeing them and like all the other coaches, like what they carry themselves.
I like that. So, Coach, let me ask you a question. You know, how do you separate the two from being a parent and also being a coach? How do you separate the two and not, you know what I'm saying, maybe crossing over too much type deal?
It's hard sometimes. Like, it really is, because you want to coach them up sometimes when you see things. But you just have to remember at the end of the day, you are the parent.
Right.
You know, and you
Right.
want to be their biggest fan, and you want to let their coach do that job of coaching and just be able to sit back and support them and be a big fan. But it is difficult
Right,
sometimes.
right.
You want to step in. But at the end of the day, I do enjoy just being that positive mom. You know, when I get an opportunity to do that, because I get to be coach enough for everybody else's kids.
Right,
So,
right. But being in the crowd, being in the stands, you know what I'm saying, watching your boys play, man. Give me that though. Give me that.
Oh my gosh.
He talking about some old
There's
boy.
just like no better feeling in the world. First of all, I love football. Like I love basketball, and I'm sure you can. I'm a super aggressive type person. Like, you know, but it's just passion.
right?
I'm just passionate about it. If girls played football, I would probably coach football because I just love it. And watching these two, I just get so fired up and so pumped
I
up.
just want to understand 100%.
For real, can you hear over everybody?
Over the speakers.
Like it is so exciting for me. I just, you know, I just love it. I just love competition, and I love watching them compete.
Yeah.
And it's hard not to get excited about that.
Right,
you know?
right,
It's just
right.
hard.
That's a good thing, though, right?
Yeah,
That's
yeah.
a good thing. So, Big Dog, man, I heard you brought something, man.
Hey.
Man, what you bring your boy, man? Okay, look at that. My boy bearing gifts. I like that. Let me see that thing. Hey, everybody know I rock these hoodies too, baby. Y'all see what it is. So if y'all see me rocking it, y'all know. Y'all see it, baby. And I appreciate that, man. I appreciate
Training
it.
me and Ike for that short amount of time. We got to show a little bit.
Right, man. So listen, man, you know I want to talk about that, man. Jazzy Week. Talk to me about Jazzy, man. Cause look, cause people always inbox me, DM me, like, what is Jazzy? Can you explain Jazzy, man?
Once you experience Jazzy Week, you will never experience anything else like it. You will leave the dungeon a different man.
You will leave different, right? That Jazzy rough,
It
man.
honestly gave me a different mentality of how I approach things now.
For real, Big Dog. Man, that's what's up. All right. Look at Ike.
Never been that tired.
For real, Big Dog. It's different, ain't it?
It's different.
It's different, man.
Lasts longer than him, though. So.
Yeah, wait.
Lasts longer than
Well, if you
him.
didn't, I'd be asking questions.
right.
Had me laid.
Yeah, laid out, man. But hey, Jazzy had changed so many people. Let me tell you something. Quick Jazzy story. So someone, ain't gonna drop no name. I don't want people to know name. But this athlete that was training, right? They always ran from Jazzy. But they forget when Jazzy happens, right? And sometimes they'll come when they came to the door and I'm screaming, Jazzy Week, it's time to go. No, like, guess what they did? Jumped in that car and left. they left, man. So I put them on camera. Look, they're leaving. They're leaving, man. I promise you, man, she had to be the funniest. She a sweetheart. But she do not want none of that Jazzy, man. She actually jumped in her car and left and went back home, man. So look, guys, all right, so I'm gonna transition a little bit, man. I'm talking about, people you guys watch, from a professional standpoint, whether it's football player. Now, do y'all have people you guys look up to as sports figures right now?
As a D lineman, I'm going to say Aaron Donald. Plays all around.
Yeah,
He's a dog.
he's different. He is different.
He has changed the whole entire position as a D lineman.
He's different.
And he beat all odds. Everybody said that he was too short.
Yep.
He didn't weigh enough, but it didn't matter.
He's different, man. Oh my gosh,
Super
man.
Bowl champion.
I like that. It's a good one. All right, what about you, Big Dog?
I'm a Falcons fan, so Julio.
Julio.
Hurt my heart when he left.
You were sad about it, Big Dog?
Hurt my heart when he
No,
left.
man.
Yes, Julio.
But hey, look, I'm gonna tell you something though about Julio, man. Do you think that he can somewhat come back to the old Julio?
Yes,
You think so, man?
I think so. It's just injuries,
Yeah, but you know the edge game from all them 100 catches. Caught up with him.
If he stay on the field though,
He's dangerous.
he is dangerous.
You gotta have somebody on him.
Yep. But you know Tom Brady talking about trying to bring him to Tampa. I don't know if y'all hear anything about that. Now, it's a little word that's going throughout the West name that,
That's gonna be dangerous.
they're going to be super. If he go to Tampa, I don't know if it's possible.
Go get him. He go get a ring.
He need a ring.
I need him to go get
He
a
go
ring.
to Tampa and he got a great chance of getting one. Coach, it is playoff time in the NBA. Now, do you watch basketball or do you
I watch it. I'm a bigger college basketball fan than NBA fan. But I'm a huge Steph Curry fan.
Okay.
I think he's a great character guy.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of younger players, even like the girls, they love Steph Curry. One of the 3-point shooters you had over here, little Emma Lawson.
Yeah.
She's a big Curry fan.
Really? She ain't say nothing about that.
She's a big Curry fan. So I'm want Steph to win.
So Coach, now, you know what I mean? You talking about college now. Were you shocked that North Carolina lost?
No.
No.
I wasn't. I picked Duke to win just because Coach K's last year.
It should have been motivation.
Yeah, and I really wanted them to go all the way, and so I picked Duke to win. But I wasn't shocked that North Carolina lost. I mean, I was not extremely surprised, but somewhat surprised that they. I mean, I had them coming out of that bracket. But, but I just because of the history of North Carolina. And I think it's good for them to get back in it. They were an 8 seed.
Oh, my gosh.
So, to get back in it, I think was huge for the university.
Yep,
so.
I agree with that. Man, do y'all watch, like, football on television, or y'all just
About it.
For real,
NBA,
big dog?
NFL,
All that.
All of it.
Okay, right now, then. Okay, well, so let's talk that talk then. So big dog, right now, NBA. First of all, I don't know if you're a Laker fan. Are you a Laker fan? LeBron,
I'm
anybody
a
like that?
Kobe fan.
I dig that. Okay, so what? Okay, let me ask you this then. What happened to the Lakers? Even before we get to the playoff itself, what happened to the Lakers, big dog? In your opinion?
I just don't think there's leadership. I think you can't. I don't think you can put a bunch of superstars that don't have any chemistry with each other together and just make a team.
Look, he jumped up.
Okay, I'm not a Lakers fan.
Okay.
My favorite player, like my favorite team in the NBA is the Hawks, and my favorite player is CP. Okay, but like
Go ahead.
the Lakers,
Go ahead.
Anthony Davis, to me, right now, is their best player. But even though LeBron's on the team, I know LeBron's on the team, but AD, me personally, leads their defense, and he's their.
But he stay hurt though.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If he's on the court, I think they have a better season. They're in the playoffs if AD's on the court.
I agree with that though. I agree with that. Coach, you shook your head yes on that. You agree with that one too? Yeah. We think so too. Okay, but right now, since the Lakers not in, who do you see going to the ship?
Honestly, I see the Heat going to the ship. They got a bunch of young talent. And
You say the favorite team, the Hawks. They play the Hawks now.
Yeah.
They put a number on the Hawks' first game. I didn't expect that.
Right. It was a little different.
If Capella come back, it's gonna be a different story.
I don't know.
That knee boy, yeah.
He left on the last game before Capella.
Wow. That's crazy though. All right, I'm gonna jump back to football real quick. Degrees. I want to talk about that, man. You know what I'm saying? What you guys got in mind as far as what you guys trying to major in, anything like that? Go ahead.
Oh, I'm going like the major in physical education, so I can come back. What's call it? Mainly, I want to like get a career like where I can like just like teach a little bit, like be. Like, I don't really want to be in like the classroom and stuff. Like I like a gym teacher or something.
Okay.
I mainly want to come back and coach.
Yeah. So, talking like a PE, you gonna be like a PE teacher?
Yes, sir.
You gonna have your shorts up high with a whistle too?
Nah.
Like the old school PE teacher.
The old school. With the big wide band and short. Them old guys.
So you're not gonna do that, big. That's funny, man. How about you, big dog? What you thinking of?
I plan to do an exercise science degree. And
I like that.
go to be a physical therapist. What I was trying to be. But if that doesn't work, I'll probably go up into be a strength and conditioning coach or any type of coach in general that regards football.
I dig that. So coach, let me ask you something now. As far as, I guess helping them with that type of stuff, what kind of input do you give on that as far as helping them with?
With their like academic stuff?
Yeah.
Well, just that's the most important thing.
Right.
Like that's why you're going to college.
Right.
Not just to play football, but to get that degree because football is gonna end at some point.
Yep.
And you have to have that. And so football is your job that's paying for your school. So you got to take care of it. Because if football didn't pay for it, then,
it'll be a different story. Right.
And if you can't, then you'll be, going to work somewhere else.
Man.
But, so that's pretty much what I've preached to them the whole time. You know,
Okay.
football is your job. It's paying for your education. Get your education because football's going to end at some
going
point.
in.
So
Take it from me, guys. It will end. You don't play forever. So listen, man, NIL. You know, I know at different, you know what I'm saying, levels of school, man, you know, NIL is different, man. You know what I mean? But still giving you guys input. I don't know if you got familiar with NIL, you know, what they earning, you know what I'm saying, I guess like deals or sponsorship deals. Now, give me guys input on that. And also, we're going to talk about the transfer portal, too. So I'm trying to think about that, too.
I'm not a big fan of it.
Okay.
I wouldn't really support it just because I don't think that should be right. Since what happened to players in the past who got fined and all that stuff, and especially Reggie Bush getting
I'm about to say Reggie Bush.
taken away.
He can't get it back. You saw that?
That makes no sense.
Nah. No.
That's my input on it.
Okay. All right, what about you, big dog?
I think it's all right because like they're coming to your school and they're gonna be making you money. So like they're like especially to a big name like when Trevor, Lawrence can get named out. Trevor Lawrence when he was in school, a lot of fans came to see him. So like if he's gonna be making you money, I mean he should be able to get like a little bit of it back, you know.
About like Bryce Young for Alabama.
Yeah,
Like, I think he got like $1 million on his first NIL deal. Something like that. So, Coach, give me your Coach. What you think about it, Coach?
well, I don't think it's a great idea just
Okay.
because, you know, kids are young. They may not understand the value of something like that. And they are getting paid. They're getting their college paid for.
Right.
Like I said, it's a job. That's their job. That's just how I feel about it. I think a lot of times we give young kids too much too soon. They don't know how to handle things and sometimes don't have the right people in their circle to help them make good decisions about it. So I just think that's something that and I know there's two sides. I can see both sides of it.
Right.
That's just what I feel like, you know, it's more important to make sure they're prepared for things like that when they get older and, you know, don't give them the opportunity to make a bad decision. Like I said, some of them don't have the right people in their circle to help them. So that's my that's my.
But I'm gonna
cents
tell you
on
though.
it.
So and me, okay, my thing is I like it, but I'm hoping they police it better. You know what I mean? Because that's the whole thing there, man. Because I know, like Coach said, man, people can, you know, get the money, mess up something, and I think I read somewhere where if you get X amount of dollars, you lose. It was something about your. It was something, not scholarship. It was something where if you get X amount of dollars, it's something. I don't want to mess it up, but you don't qualify for a certain part of something with the scholarship. It's something weird like that.
Yeah.
But those things I hope the kids are getting, you know, educated on. You know what I'm saying? Because once you start getting paid, man, like there's a lot of weird stuff that happen behind that. And I think from a recruiting standpoint, you know, I think it hurts different level schools. Everybody can't afford to give a Bryce Young money to an athlete. You know what I mean? So I think that's gonna change recruiting. You know what I'm saying? But speaking of recruiting though, y'all, transfer portal. Now, how much information y'all know about the transfer portal?
I know a good bit, not all of it, but somewhat of it.
All right, you know anything about it, Big Dog?
A little bit, not too much.
Yeah. How about you, Coach?
Well, I mean, of course, in watching their recruiting process and, you know, being around football coaches every day because I'm in the gym, you know, listening to that and knowing that it has made things harder for high school athletes, I've kind of paid attention to what people are saying about it. And the one person that sticks out in my mind is Deion Sanders. I heard them talking to him, and he was saying that it is hurting high school players and that he feels like the NCAA is going to need to step in and say, hey, this school or maybe this level has to sign this many high school kids because otherwise, you know, this is just going to continue to hurt high school players. I feel like at some point that would catch up to the game. Like it would hurt the game because eventually that would run out. Like, I don't know. How are you going to continue all those transfers if you're not recruiting high school kids? But that was one thing that stuck out in my mind was him saying that he felt like that at some point the NCAA may have to step in and say, hey, listen, you got to sign this many high school.
Because I'm going to tell you what he said also. He said his recruiting is a 40-40-20. 40% transfer portal, 40% JUCO, and 20% high school. So, but he said because now like he said, and a whole lot of coaches saying it, you know, everybody's in a win now mentality. Like, you know what I'm saying? So it hurts. Now, and it was crazy, y'all. We were talking about this the other day, trainers. We were talking about how, you know what I'm saying, people want, you know, either they're going to go, like you said, the JUCO, they're going to go your transfer porter, or the guys who in your top 100 or whatever, and for high school kids. So, you know, so it makes it tough for the betweeners, you know what I mean? And so it's going to be interesting to see how they're going to change it, because right now, man, it's affecting a whole lot of people. Even like, for example, with that COVID year, it gave people like another year. And so people are still suffering from that standpoint too.
Yes.
So you know what I mean? So it's going to be, I don't know, if it don't get switched to change somehow, it might be like a little mess on our hands.
Yeah,
a couple years
I
from now.
think Dion is right. I think the NCAA is going to have to step in and do some kind of policing of the high school players.
Wow, that's crazy, y'all. So y'all check this out, man. So at the end of every show, I always do, you know what I'm saying, I want my guests to leave the listeners and the viewers something positive. It can be about anything, but start with you, Coach. We're coming on down. Leave the viewers and the listeners something positive.
All right. Discipline yourself so nobody else has to.
I like it.
Come to places like, you know, Clockworks and get your training and discipline yourself. When you get on the field, on the court, you don't have to have anybody else discipline.
I like it. All right, what you got, big dog?
Justin, go first.
Okay, fine. Then.
Okay.
Stay in school is the main thing, and seek respect, not attention. It lasts a whole lot longer.
I like that.
Well,
Yeah, well put. What you got? How you gonna follow that, man?
sound positive.
Yeah.
God's good always. There we go.
There it is right there. We'll take it, man. We'll take it, man. So listen, man, again, I appreciate y'all for taking time out your day for coming to the KaneSaid and talk a little bit, all right?
Appreciate you having us.
Man, you know it's all love, man. Yo, everybody, y'all know what it is. Zip them up.